Before we start, I'd like you to hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Here are the famous people who survived the plane crash. 10. Bono. Bono, lead singer of rock band U2, survived a plane crash in 2014. Rank said Bono and some friends were flying from Dublin to Berlin in a private jet when the plane crashed. It is reported that the rear door of his private jet was ripped off in mid-flight. Fortunately, the plane was able to land safely and neither Bono nor any passengers or crew members were injured in the incident. 9. Ed Robertson. Ed Robertson, lead singer and guitarist of the Barenaked Ladies, survived a mid-air plane crash. The Intelligencer reported that Robertson's love of flying ended in a plane crash in 2008 with 3 passengers on board. The plane eventually crashed into a tree after losing speed, but fortunately Robertson and his passengers were able to emerge from the crash completely unscathed. We are pleased to learn that Robertson and his passengers are safe and that the accident was not fatal. 8. Harrison Ford. Ford was rushed to hospital with multiple head and body injuries. Since then, Ford has flown planes and even nearly crashed a passenger car in 2017. 7. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston had a plane crash on her way to celebrate his 50th birthday. USA Today said Aniston heard a loud bang after her plane took off. The plane reportedly lost a tire as it took off from Los Angeles International Airport. But they had to circle the plane for 3 hours before making an emergency landing, burning fuel just to be safe. We can only imagine that wasn't the kind of excitement Aniston wanted for her birthday weekend. 6. Jason Momoa. Neptune star Jason Momoa had a horrible experience on the plane in 2019. USA Today mentioned that Momoa had been in the air for an hour when the plane's engine failed. Caught fire. This caused Momoa's plane to crash land at the nearest airport, where everyone was fine. We know that if we were Momoa, we'd rather stay in the ocean than try to fly again. 5. Travis Barker. Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker finally survived a plane crash in 2008. The crash ultimately claimed the lives of 4 other people on board. According to ABC News, Barker ended up spending 11 weeks in hospital as he recovered from the plane crash that left him in critical condition with severe burns. While it was undoubtedly a dark time in Buck's life, we're glad to see that his recovery is going well. 4. Patrick Swayze. The late Patrick Swayze shot to fame in the 80s starring in Dirty Dancing, Ghost and Roadhouse and also survived a plane crash in 2000. Swayze, a licensed pilot, was flying the plane at the time. Swayze was able to take control of the plane for an emergency landing, but his plane eventually crashed into a street lamp and a stop sign before coming to a complete stop, while Swayze was uninjured, a reported AV Web. 3. Barack Obama. In 2008, while he was a U.S. Senator, Barack Obama was involved in a plane crash during his presidential campaign. My personal injury attorney mentioned that Obama was involved in a plane crash at Chicago's Midway Airport while trying to get to the countryside. The plane Obama was in reportedly hit another plane while it was on the ground. Well, it might not be the plane crash you usually think of. This collision could be catastrophic. 2. Sandra Bullock. Oscar-winning actress Sandra Bullock survived a plane crash in 2000. Bullock was traveling from Texas to Wyoming when her private plane crashed on landing. The NTSB said the pilots of the plane failed to activate the runway lights, which caused them to miss their landing and hit a snowbank. Bullock and the crew survived the crash unscathed. Although it must have been a terrifying experience for Bullock, she still travels by air to this day. 1. Post Malone. In 2018, rapper Post Malone survived a plane crash. USA Today said the plane carrying Malone and 14 others had just begun to take off and the tires burst during takeoff. It could have ended in disaster without her passengers and crew being injured. They were able to make an emergency landing at Stewart International Airport. After landing safely, Post tweeted, "I've landed, guys. Thank you for your prayers. I can't believe how many people want me dead on this site. F you. But not today." That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If so, hit like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos of the screen, because I'm sure you'll like it. With that, I'll see you in the next video.